1. Ministry has left me spiritually listless. Tim Keller. Dear Pastor Tim, last Sunday I was struck by Paul's words in Philippians chapter 4, that he had learned the secret to contentment. The Lord has given me a great place to serve, and I think it's going reasonably well. I enjoy the deep study of Scripture that comes with preaching every week, and I probably spend at least 50 hours per week on church work. I continue to grow in my knowledge of the things of God, but my devotional life is lifeless. I'm just not content. I fret a lot over things, especially whether the church is flourishing under my leadership, whether I'm working hard enough, and whether I know enough. I'll admit that though things are going well at the church, I'm not thrilled that other churches around us are growing while we seem to have plateaued. The church has done fairly well under my leadership, but, to be frank, I expected more. Yes, I realize I have much to be content over, but no amount of success ever seems to do it for me. Why am I feeling this way? What has left me feeling so listless, even subtly bitter? Faithfully, your friend, Discontented Shepherd. Dear Discontented Shepherd, I spent 42 years in ordained vocational ministry. Many who started with me didn't get to the finish line. It's a grievous percentage. One of the main reasons so many didn't last, I think, is because no one warned them about the ways ministry can tempt one with pride. This is where Paul's words in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 7 through 10 have been so helpful to me as a pastor. Paul, the very apostle trained in theology and for ministry by the actual risen Christ, warns us that theological training and life in ministry can lead to conceit if you fail to cooperate with Christ's gracious intervention. So to keep me from becoming conceited because of the surpassing greatness of the revelations, a thorn was given me in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to harass me, to keep me from becoming conceited. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord about this, that it should leave me, but he said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For the sake of Christ, then, I am content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong." Here are 3 ways ministry can make you conceited unless God intervenes. Be warned. Theological knowledge can puff you up. First, there's the conceit of theological knowledge. Now, you might think it's a stretch to say Paul is arguing that theological knowledge leads to conceit. But elsewhere he says, "We know that we all possess knowledge. But knowledge puffs up, while love builds up." Those who think they know something do not yet know as they ought to know. 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verses 1 and 2. Here he's explicitly talking about theological knowledge. Some in Corinth had the right theological knowledge about meat offered to idols. But what did it lead to? Being puffed up. He's saying something simple. Knowing the truth has a tendency to inflate you. You become self-involved, proud of your knowledge and insight. Love, on the other hand, is self-emptying. Love is saying, "Your needs are more important than mine.